let's go over the setup of the day, or the setup that I thought was the best to be able to share, and that might can help you and aid you in some of your learning. So right here, we're on the daily time frame, and as you can see, we have this fair value gap right here. And so I want to mark this fair value gap out that we have on this daily time frame. And as you can see, today we tapped into this fair value gap. So if we tap into a fair value gap on the daily, we want to be going to the hourly to look for a sell market maker model. And once we come to this hourly, we can see that price tapped into this fair value gap at around 3 and 4 a.m. So once we tapped into here around this time, now we want to start looking for reversals out of here. We want to start seeing market structure supporting market maker sell model. And with market maker sell models, we know we could typically target something like this, a low like this, the start of the market maker model. So with me thinking about that, and we also have to remember time. I know that the market opens at 9:30. So if the market opens at 9:30, we will have opened on this candle here. This is the candle we opened. And as you can see, when price opened at that 9:30 within this hourly candle, we displaced below this level here. Let's mark out this level. First, we displaced below this swing low, shifting to bearish market structure shift. And this is also a change in the state of delivery. We had these series of green candles and we closed below those green candles, causing a shift in the state of delivery. So once price tapped into this hourly fair value gap that we have here, now all I'm doing is just going down time frame for time frame to really get a precise entry. So once we tapped into this hourly fair value gap, now I'm really looking for an entry in order to get in. So first I went to the 5 minutes and look at the 5 minutes, and we'll see from this 5 minute tap. This is us tapping into that 5 minute hourly gap. Let's see, hourly gap, hourly. Where's my hourly? So this was us tapping into that hourly gap. And so from the hourly, I mean, from the 5 minute, what we want to do after we tap into that 5 minute gap is we want to find the inversion. And when you mark your inversion, you want to just mark the fair value gap, and you want to see us close below that fair value gap. And as you can see, right here, if we mark it in, if we zoom in some more, you can kind of see that we closed below this fair value gap. We barely did, but we did close below this, creating an inversion fair value gap on the 5 minute. And with us closing below that on the 5 minute, we could easily target, we could easily make a target like this. We could put our stop above this swing high, and we could target these lows that created the move up. And it would be right here. So this would be a 4-to-1 trade. And if you want to be conservative, you can just take 2-to-1, 3-to-1. You don't have to target the full 4-to-1. But if you would have got that entry out of this hourly fair value gap using this inversion, you would have still, if you left runners, you would have still been able to get into this trade for a maximum of a 9-to-1. So that's my model, and that's basically what I do. I like to start on the daily, and I like to drop down time frames and see, can I find a setup. So just like I seen this setup on this hourly, I could have taken it on the hourly once we got this market structure shift and we tap back into here. I could have got in here just based off the hourly and put my stop loss at the top of this fair value gap, but I would have been taking on a lot more risk. So what I do is I drop to my lower time frame, like the 5 minute, where we're still tapping into that fair value gap, and I'm just finding a more precise entry. I'm using this inversion, and then I can make my stop loss a lot tighter than if I was using that hourly time frame. So I hope that made sense. This was the setup of the day, or the best setup that the market presented itself today. So I'll be doing this every day. And if you have any questions or feedback on how these videos could be better, just let me know.